Welcome to TAO, your go-to podcast for all things tech, AI, and innovation. I'm Sarah, your knowledgeable but approachable host.
And I'm Mike, here to ask all the questions you might have. Let's dive into today's packed agenda.
First up, Meta has made a big splash by poaching 3 key researchers from OpenAI's Zurich office. This is part of Mark Zuckerberg's aggressive strategy to acquire top talent for their superintelligence team.
Wow, that's a bold move. How does this fit into Meta's broader strategy?
Well, Mike, Meta has been on a talent acquisition spree, with Zuckerberg reportedly offering compensation packages exceeding $100 million. They're really pushing to lead in the AI space, especially after investing $14.3 billion in Scale AI. Speaking of Meta, they recently won a copyright lawsuit brought by authors. The court ruled that using books to train AI models constituted fair use.
That's interesting. Was there any controversy in the ruling?
The judge did note that the plaintiffs made the wrong arguments, and the ruling was quite narrow. It could have different implications for other types of content, like news articles. Moving on to OpenAI, CEO Sam Altman recently confronted podcast hosts about the New York Times lawsuit against his company.
That sounds intense. What was the main point of contention?
Altman criticized the Times' request for OpenAI to retain user data, framing it as a privacy violation. This highlights the growing tension between AI companies and media outlets. Next, Google has launched Gemini CLI, a new AI tool for developers. It integrates AI models directly into a developer's local terminal.
So, what can developers do with this tool?
They can use natural language to perform tasks like explaining code, writing new features, and debugging. It's open-sourced and comes with generous free usage limits to encourage adoption. Thinking Machines Lab, founded by former OpenAI CTO Mira Murati, has raised $2 billion at a $10 billion valuation.
That's impressive. What's their focus?
They're creating custom AI solutions for enterprise clients in sectors like retail and banking. They're also planning a consumer-facing product to potentially rival ChatGPT. Apptronik has launched a new subsidiary, Elevate Robotics, to advance industrial automation.
Are they moving away from humanoid robots?
Not exactly. While they continue work on the Apollo humanoid robot, Elevate will focus on non-humanoid robots for heavy-duty tasks. Cognizant is investing 1,583 crore in a new campus in Visakhapatnam, India.
That's a significant investment. What are they aiming to achieve?
They're looking to create over 8,000 jobs and bolster their AI and digital transformation capabilities, reinforcing India's role as a critical talent hub. Coralogix has launched Olly, an AI-powered agent for full-stack observability.
How does Olly help enterprises?
It provides real-time feedback and predictive alerts, empowering even non-technical employees to engage with system data for actionable insights. Creative Commons is launching CC Signals, a project aimed at providing a framework for dataset holders to specify how their content can be used for AI training.
Sounds like a step towards an open AI ecosystem.
Exactly. It's designed to maintain an open internet while offering an alternative to entities walling off their data. Foxconn has secured approval for over $2.2 billion in investments for projects in the US and India.
What's the strategy behind these investments?
They're diversifying production to reduce reliance on China, strengthening India's position as a key iPhone manufacturing hub. Gartner predicts that over 40% of Agentic AI projects will be discontinued by 2027.
Why such a high failure rate?
Rising expenses, vague business benefits, and poor risk management are the main reasons. Yet, major tech firms continue to invest heavily in the technology. Getty Images has narrowed its lawsuit against Stability AI, dropping primary copyright infringement claims.
What's the focus now?
They're concentrating on secondary infringement and trademark claims, arguing that the AI model itself is an infringing article. L&T Technology Services has secured a $50 million deal with a leading energy company.
What does this deal entail?
LTTS will be the global engineering partner for enterprise data and digital services, focusing on the client's sustainability segment. Amazon's Ring has launched a new AI feature for its doorbells and cameras.
What's new about this feature?
Instead of vague notifications, users will receive detailed alerts like, "A person is walking up the steps with a black dog," allowing for quicker assessments. Rubrik is acquiring Predabase to enhance its technology stack with customized open-source AI models.
How will this benefit Rubrik?
The acquisition will enable Rubrik's customers to use their own secure data to build AI applications, highlighting a trend of tech companies buying AI startups. Senator Bernie Sanders proposes that productivity gains from AI should benefit employees through a 32-hour workweek without pay cuts.
That's a bold proposal. Has this been tested anywhere?
Yes, there have been successful trials in the UK and by companies like Microsoft Japan, supporting the idea of improved work-life balance. Finally, at the TechCrunch All-Stage event, Cleta Martiro from Glasswing Ventures will host a session on funding AI-native startups.
What can founders expect from this session?
Martiro will provide tactical advice on framing their story for investors who understand the AI landscape, helping early-stage founders navigate the competitive fundraising environment. That's all for today's episode of TAO. Thanks for tuning in.
We hope you enjoyed the discussion. Join us next time for more insights into the tech world. Goodbye for now.